Welcome to a new video today. Video is very important. I hope you enjoy. Script title, The Stoic Key to True Wealth. Why you're chasing the wrong kind of rich. Opening scene, dark screen. Ambient music. A voice begins slowly. Thoughtfully narration. You've been lied to about what it means to be rich. They told you it was in the numbers. In the cars, the homes, the investments, the accolades. And so you chase them, but what if you've been sprinting full speed? In the wrong direction, cut to ancient ruins. A man walks alone in silence, wind rustling through columns. Because of Stoics, those ancient philosophers, who walked through chaos with calm. They believed something different. They didn't chase gold, they chased freedom. They didn't worship excess. They practiced enough, and in doing so, they became wealthier than any king. So let's begin. Let's redefine wealth. Not just with your wallet, but with your mind. Part 1. The illusion of more narration. In our modern world, wealth is measured by accumulation. More followers, more income. More square footage, but Epictetus, born a slave, taught freedom is the only true wealth. And freedom doesn't come from having more. It comes from needing less. You think you want money, but often what you really want is permission. Permission to rest, permission to say no. Permission to live on your own terms. We've been conditioned to believe that money gives us this key, but the Stoics knew. If your peace depends on your paycheck, you're not rich, you're still owned. Visual. A businessman in a suit shackled to a gold briefcase. He's free to walk, but never to stop. Part 2. What the rich can't buy. Narration, Seneca. A Roman senator who had it all said this: "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor even surrounded by wealth." Seneca practiced restraint because he knew what most forget. You can't buy time, you can't buy health, you can't buy character. And if you lose yourself chasing riches, what you gain will never feel like enough, because you won't even be there to enjoy it. You'll just be exhausted. Visual. A man climbs a mountain of gold, but at the top he's alone. No air, no joy. Just silence. Part 3. The currency of control. Narration. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, ruler of millions, wrote daily reminders to himself in secret. Not about money, but about control. He said you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. The Stoics believed your greatest asset is your mindset. Because when markets crash, when empires fall, only one thing remains: your response. And if you've trained yourself to stay calm in chaos, if you've invested in discipline and courage, then you're already wealthy. Because no one can take that from you. Visual. A storm rages. Everyone runs, one person stands still. Eyes closed at peace. Part 4. Simplicity. Is luxury narration? In a world obsessed with upgrades, the Stoics practiced subtraction. They stripped life to its core and found something miraculous underneath peace. Simplicity isn't poverty, it's clarity. It's knowing what actually matters and walking away from what doesn't. Because a crowded life is often a confused one, and the one who needs the least sleeps the best. Visual. A small cabin in the woods. A fire, a book. A smile. True wealth is the ability to enjoy it. Part 5. Gratitude over greed. Narration. What if you're already rich? Not by society standards, but by the Stoics. Do you have your health, someone who loves you, a mind that still seeks truth? Then you have everything. The Stoics practiced premeditation, malorum, imagining loss, so they could appreciate what they still had. They didn't wait to lose things to feel grateful. They practiced gratitude like a muscle daily, deliberately, because they knew riches rot. But gratitude compounds. Part 6. From scarcity to sufficiency. Narration. Modern society runs on scarcity. You're always made to feel behind. behind in money, behind in success, behind in time, but the Stoic doesn't run that race. They walk with intention. They ask, do I have enough? Have I done enough? Am I becoming enough? And when the answer is yes, they stop chasing visual. A runner steps off the track, sits on the grass and watches the sunset. No medals, just peace. Part 7. The new definition of wealth narration. So what is wealth really? It's not in your bank account. It's in your backbone. It's not in your car. It's in your character. It's not an applause. It's in your alignment. A rich life is one that needs less, that gives more, that fears little and loves deeply. The Stoic trend of TikTok or crypto or status games. But they left something we can still use. A blueprint for a life of clarity, courage and calm. You don't need to own the world to feel at home in it. Final scene, fade to a quiet sunrise. Birdsong, a man opens a window. Breathes deeply. Narration, soft, slow. You're already wealthier than you know. Now live like it. Thanks for watching.